Hey everyone! Today we're going to learn a little bit about the family development theory. So the family development theory was first created by Evelyn Duval and Reuben Hill in 1948, and it was one of the first theories to, be separated from psychology and sociology. So it was like the first family theory. And Duval and Hill suggested that there are different stages that families must pass through in order to be successful, and that each stage had certain tasks to complete in order to be able to successfully move on to the next stage. Alright, so as you can see here, the family development theory has multiple stages, and something that's really cool about the family development theory is that the stages span the whole lifetime. So you can see there's a stage that starts with the life of a child, and then the aging family stage is when someone is nearing the end of their life. So it's really cool. You can see how the different stages of life cross over and relate to each other. Alright, so in order to better understand this theory, we'd like to go through the different stages and what the different tasks for each stage are. So the first stage is when a couple gets married, and some of the tasks associated with this stage is that couples need to learn to create their own identity apart from their families. They also need to learn how to live together as a couple, so establishing family habits and who's going to do what chores, and finding a way of life that is beneficial for both husband and wife. They also need to learn how to create and maintain new ties with extended family and friends of their spouse, and the couple also needs to prepare to have children. So the second stage of the family development theory is the childbearing stage, and some of the tasks associated with this stage are preparing the home environment so that it's suitable for the growth of your child, and also learning what your child needs and how you as a parent can meet those needs. So if you click on this video, you can see a good example from the movie Finding Nemo about the childbearing stage.
Breathe out here. Did your man deliver, or did he deliver?
My man delivered.
And it wasn't so easy.
Because a lot of other clownfish had their eyes on this place.
You better believe they did. Every single one of them.
You did good. And the neighborhood is awesome.
So you do like it, don't you?
No. I do. I really do like it. But Marlon, I know that the drop-off is desirable with the great schools and the amazing view and all that, but do we really need so much space?
Coral, honey, these are our kids we're talking about. They deserve the best. Look. They'll wake up, poke their little heads out, and they see a whale passing right by their bedroom window.
You're gonna wake the kids.
Oh, right.
Aw, look. They're dreaming. We still have to name them.
You want to name all of them right now? All right. We'll name this half Marlon Jr., and then this half Coral Jr. Okay, we're done.
I like Nemo.
Nemo? Well, we'll name one Nemo, but I'd like most of them to be Marlon Jr.
Just think in a couple of days, we're gonna be parents.
Alright, so the next stage is split into two parts. There are families with preschool-age children and families with school-age children. So families who have preschool-age children need to learn what is developmentally appropriate for the children, and also parents need to learn how to deal with the lack of privacy as their children are exploring their environment. And families with school-age children need to be encouraging of their child's academic progress, and they also need to learn how to fit into their child's academic community. So if you take a look at the video, you can see how Marlon has to learn how to do that.
What's wrong with his fin? He looks funny! Ow! Hey, what'd I do?
Be nice. It's his first time at school.
He was born with it, kids. We call it his lucky fin.
Dude, see this tentacle? It's actually shorter than all my other tentacles. But you can't really tell, especially when I twirl it like this. I'm H2O intolerant. I'm obnoxious.
Oh, let's name the zones. Let's name the zones of the open sea.
It's a race! Come on, Nemo!
Oh, you better stay with me.
Epipelagic, mesopelagic, bathyol, bisopelagic, all the rest are too deep for you and me to see. Huh, I wonder where my class has gone. Oh, there you are. Come aboard, explorers. All knowledge exploring is oh so lyrical when you think thoughts that are empirical.
Dad, you can go now.
Well, hello, who is this?
All right, so the fourth stage in the family development theory are family with teenagers. And during this stage, parents have to learn how to allow their children autonomy while still acting as parents and helping to guide them. Parents also have to focus on what they're going to do once their children are ready to launch and leave home. So check out this clip to see an example of this.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa, kill the motor, dude. Let us see what Squirt does flying solo.
Whoa! That was so cool! Hey, Dad, did you see that? Did you see me? Did you see what I did?
You so totally rock, Squirt! So give me some fin. Noggin. Dude.
The launching family is where parents start to send kids off on their own, and they start with their first kid, sending them off to college or to live on their own. But also, this stage ends when they no longer have any of their children at home, so then they become empty nesters. A lot of parents sometimes struggle with this just because they have to accept, especially with younger children, accepting new relationships and friendships into their home because it's not the same family dynamic.
Did you say goodbye to Molly?
Mom, we've said goodbye like 10 times.
Oh, yeah.
Mom, it's okay.
I know. It's just... I wish I could always be with you.
You will be, Mom.
Hey, are you gonna say goodbye to Buster?
Of course I am. Who's a good dog? Who's a good doggy? I'm gonna make you.
The middle-aged family is an interesting concept just because it's no longer the launching family where the parents still focus on their children while becoming adults. At this stage, their children are most likely adults and can support themselves. So at this point, the husband and wife most likely are trying to reestablish their relationship and kind of find a closeness of just themselves, very similar to like the newlywed stage where they spent so many years focusing on their children, but now it's just them, so they have to focus on their relationship as the priority, not necessarily their kids. The aging family is the last stage in the family development theory, and in this stage, the parents become more accustomed to the fact that they are getting older and that they don't have that much time left, and that hopefully that they are confident in like the family that they raised and in their lives that they have started. And in this stage, the parents are hopefully okay with the fact that they are getting older and that they are susceptible to illnesses, and that they aren't too far off from death, but they have hopefully like formed good enough relationships with their family that everyone will be okay in this time of their life.
It was the night of the carnival. Noah was there with his friends Finn and Sarah.
No?
That's where they met. June 6th, 1940. Allie was 17 years old.
Fell in love, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Good. I like this kind of story. Go on. This is a good story.
I'm glad you like it.
I think I've heard it before.
Yes.
Perhaps more than once.
So I understand that you read to Miss Hamilton.
Yeah, to help her remember.
And you know, dementia is irreversible. It's degenerative. After a certain point, its victims don't come back.
That's what you keep telling me.
Well, I just don't want you to get your hopes up.
Hi, I'm Allie.
Hi, I'm Mary Alice.
Mary Alice. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Daddy, come home. Mama doesn't know us. She doesn't recognize you. She'll never understand.